Hey folks, and welcome back to the next stage of madness. Yes, I know, the game has pretty much run its course, I think, by this point, but it would be remiss of me not to try and just conquer Europe. And why not try and do it in a day? I'm sure it'll be easy, right? But we have more mad plans to achieve that. So let's roll on time, as mad plan number 1 means kicking the Spanish out of North Africa, followed swiftly by the French. And I don't think there's much left to really pick in our focus tree, so we should probably go to something like... Oh, what's this? Purchase destroyers? Nah, it's not going to be... Oh, wait, does that give us a bonus? Unlock decisions to purchase older ships. No, I don't think it's going to give us any bonuses. Some things do, so, I mean, we'll pick those and get them going. So, once we've kicked the Spanish and French out of North Africa, we may as well use the army to try and push across all the way to Cairo. I don't see any downside in that. We have 1.6 million men in reserve. And let's train some more port defense dudes up a little bit. Another 31 or so should be quite sufficient. We've also got some spare political power. So let's integrate the last 2 nations that we can for now. These parts of... It's just pretty much parts of the Amazon rainforest as far as I can tell. So that's all good. That's all good. Now then, our armies are moving. Oh, there's a bit of Spain to kick off down here. Let's just... Let's just solve this particular problem. We don't really want to see any Spanish ports or anything left lying around here. And we may as well try. Oh! Let's take a division over there and just grab the ports. It would have been nice to cut that guy off first, but it's fine. It's fine. Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. Do you know what? I don't really care too much about what's going on there. Because our interests... Oh, it's broken. Hang on a sec. Hang on. This happens quite a lot. When you... I did have an extra... Oh, wow. There's some Spanish sailors arriving in there. This happens quite a lot when you actually destroy a border and a zone. Then any attack order that continued onwards no longer works. That's fine. We're going to do... Whoops. We're not going to do that. We're going to do that. And then we're going to do a secondary one where we go storming across the ports in North Africa. I'd like to take them all, please. And then we'll get to there. So trigger that, because I don't think there's going to be much to stop you. We should be able to get supply from Casablanca, which should be a decent place to actually call home. And you guys got a little bit of work here just to occupy some of these port regions. Brilliant. So we've got some active defense. And you might be wondering what my navy's up to. It is actually rebuilding. I'm building a secondary force of subs and everything else because we have... I was going to say we have sufficient subs. We don't, all of a sudden. So let's put those in there as reserves. And let's get some of you guys out. We just need to have plenty of reserves. And then the destroyers can just train up... Oh, hang on. I think that's a... Yeah, that's a force of submarines that are on training there. So let's put the destroyers into said destroyer force. Keep them on training. And our escorts are actually, I think, doing okay. What's all this stuff down here? Improved destroyers? Well, why aren't you occupied? Well, they should have more guys in there than that. Maybe something's on repairing. I don't know. I don't know what the game does in the background when I'm not watching. When it's taking a secret little tea break. Okay, move on. Are we getting some big combats? Not massive. Okay, we've got the homing torpedo, which is nice. I would like that to get the best destroyers if we can. What I actually do want is to get the next level of submarines and then maybe start working on some light cruisers. But I honestly don't think we're going to need them. I might be completely wrong in that, but I don't think we're going to need them. Right, we're in the process of building up some supply over in Africa here. You can see I've got supply dumps going down. Although our chaps down here are doing reasonably well. So let me get this army selected. And what we'll do is we'll just try and push out. I won't try and push in that direction because supply there is going to be horrific. But we can do that. And then we're going to hit a great big lump of Portugal. That's okay. Yeah, we'll tick that. I don't think there's much in the way. Hold a big old front line across there, but that's fine. I feel like we're doing okay. So we're advancing up through North Africa. That's doing its thing. The one that is interesting is this one over here. So what we need to do is get some naval control. And I think the ships are capable of doing that now. So let's put fleet on there. And we've got 18 destroyers in here who are going to stop training. And they go straight out to work in here. Yes, yes, yes. We don't need no stinking repairs. They're on never repair again. I need to actually do this every single time and have them on automatic split off, because I just don't know why it does that. Never mind. As long as we're aware of it, we can deal with it. Nice. We're going to very quickly get naval control over there. And we should very quickly get naval control over here as well, if that other fleet are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. I wasn't sure if they were. The Polish Soviet Republic has capitulated. So the USSR's allies are quickly falling by the wayside. I don't really know what's going on for them over here. Can I send... I can't send... I can send an attaché, but it'll cost me a load of that, which I don't want to do. So I'll tell you what I do want to do. I've noticed this down the bottom. So you know we've been inviting military advisors. Well, I didn't really pay much attention to these because specialization in infantry support tanks, right? We're not building any armor. However, it does give you armor defense, but it also gives division organization. And this one gives attacking division speed. So we're going to do both of them because there's absolutely no reason not to. That modifies this thing in here. Where is it? This one here. So it applies to all divisions, not just the armor like I thought from a cursory glance over. So that is fantastic news. Okay, let's get on to the improved submarine. That's very good. Although our submarines are doing reasonably well. Have we lost some? We've maybe lost some. Unless someone's on trying to repair at the moment. Let's just put this right. I do love that jaunty music that's playing in the background. That is just so much fun. So we'll put those guys in there. The losses that we're just going to have to just eat the losses, I think. That one on there. I wish you could set a template for the, you know, just for the fleet. Then every task force just took that. I think that would be amazing. But that would be too easy, wouldn't it? So, good stuff. And we've got 4 destroyers in there who are going to go into that one and just reinforce that. Which should mean our Marines... No one's doing patrols in there. Just a minute. This isn't right. I distinctly told you guys to go on patrol in there, and they stopped. Did I click on... Oh, it's maybe because I clicked on the repair button, and they all went to repair. So we're going to keep an eye on this, because the Marines are about to go in. This is... Oh, we've had a bit of a balls up here. Yeah, let's take half of Yellow Army. Any half will do, and put them on there. And just make sure that they are under instructions to do that. I think it's probably just been a counter-invasion, I suspect. So let's just mess this guy up here, and then that's going to be nice and tidy up. Good, another one falls. Okay, so what I probably should have been doing is also just adding in a little bit of extra support here and here and here. And there, so they can go defending. Oh, I've got nothing set. Right, okay. So, we do need to make it absolutely clear that these chaps are supposed to be defending naval bases. That's alright, we've got it now. I forgot to click the button. An evil genius can't be responsible for everything all the time. Can we build that up there? We can. And we should probably link these bases up as well. All the way down to... This'll do. How do we get in there? Is it there? It's there. And let's just boost that up, because we like boosted railways. And then let's make sure... Well, we should be okay with the supplies coming through. However, we'll just boost that up to max, just in case. And at some point, we're going to then plan a naval invasion across here. Try and take Gibraltar. Looks like the Allies have got that. Might grab that. We might. All sorts of cool things we could do. No enemy cipher is being deciphered. We've done France, apparently. Let's go Spain. I think it's a bit late to be doing Spain, but let's do it anyway. We're sneakily doing our collaboration government in the UK, which I think is going to be hilarious. And we can go and set the Marines off now. I nearly forgot. They're not quite there. They've got to get a bit more... Oh, we should be that. That should be it. Marines, go. Oh, do I need this one as well? Oh my god. So because of... Why? Why is that a thing? Okay, let me get... Well, fortunately, we have this force here, which is going to stop training and go straight onto patrol duty around here. So what I need to do is try and get all 3 regions under control. I mean, you'd think you would be able to sail from here to here. I wish you could actually manually... In fact, if you guys know a way of doing it, because maybe there is, where you can manually move the invasion routes, let me know. As far as I'm aware, we can't do it, but I'm still learning lots of things about this game after literally thousands of hours of playing. Brilliant. We've pushed ahead down to there. We should also be plugging in these regions for port control as well. Otherwise, we are going to lose some. Experimental weapons department. And the only other thing that I think that's worth taking in this tree now... Yeah, I suppose mechanized troops is okay. I don't really plan on training them. Fortification efforts. There's nothing left over there. Excellent. We are nearly there, so we'll take them. We'll take them. Excellent. So we're waiting for some supplies to get built over in the Congo, because it's pretty grim. We've got more depots coming in. That'll make life a bit better if we really want to push across there. There's not any great advantage in us doing it. I'd rather hold a line where we have control of the supplies. Maybe behind a great big river. I could knock out Belgian Congo, which wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Just need to watch out for Portugal actually joining the Allies and declaring war on me, which is a distinct possibility. Something seems to have gone a little bit wrong here. I'm not quite sure what. Can we just push through with like several divisions over to there? I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to bring in another force over here, because these guys have got absolutely nothing to do. And then this will just free up an army. Oh, it looks like I need to also just get that one as well. No divisions. Right, okay. If you say so, mate. Excellent. So, there's all sorts of naval invasions and going on all over the place, which we are going to have to keep an eye on. But we should... The Marines should be about to go, right? Do we need more effort up there? We maybe need more effort up there. Let me find... Oh, there must be some more ships that we've... Yes, you chaps are not supposed to be there. Why you're there, I have no idea. Let's go there for now. Let's put an extra 10 ships in. And why is this one... Oh, it's on the wrong template? I thought we changed that. Obviously not. And then we should have 10 spare submarines there who can reinforce these guys. Don't think we need all 10. I know there is a reason why the newly made ships go into the wrong department. I can't remember what it is. There's a way around it. I think you guys probably remind me every episode or every campaign. But we will figure it out one day and stop it. Okay, so we're in a bit of a tight spot here because unexpectedly, bloody Spain has pushed way down here and actually cut me off from my line of supply. Luckily, we have 24 divisions just arrived in this pink army. I've had to just slightly reorganize the attack line now because we've got a load of guys who are horrendously cut off. And we need to try and get those guys out, which we've made a link up at least. And what I'm trying to do up in the north is trying... Oh, can we get Algiers? Can we get Algiers? Just going to make sure you guys are set to do this port defense, right? Right, it's set to do port defense, I think. Let's just take... Can I take that region off? Yes. I've got guys advancing across there who clearly shouldn't be. And I don't know that we're going to get an awful lot of supply through Algiers because of the straits here being a problem. However, if we don't put this in, we'll never know. So let me put the screens on. And we'll try and organise some sort of issues with convoy escort around here. We'll see if it works. Meanwhile, did I ever check? What have we sunk up here? Oh, wow, we've sunk an American cruiser. That's great news. There's quite a bit of the American fleet up there. And we've also got... Wow, we've done a great job, actually, on the American fleet. Lost a few aircraft, but that's what they're there for. And somewhere, my Marines... Where the hell are the Marines? Are they on the way? The Marines are on the way. This is what we wanted to see. So we're going into Iceland now, which is going to be our staging point for the invasion of Ireland. Yes, that's right. I said Ireland because it looks like the easiest way to get down there. Come on, chaps. In we go. We've been instantly counterattacked, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. In we go. The Icelandic army is not giving up easily, but we're in, so that's cool. And you know what? I think I'll just use the Marines just to conquer Iceland, because it's exactly what we should do. And meanwhile, actually, let's just see. Do we have anyone spare? Oh, these guys, we don't have enough divisions to actually occupy all the areas that I've requested there. I guess I could put some more in, or we could just leave some ports empty. That's a risk. That's a big risk. What about you guys? Have you got some free space? Oh, they've got some free space. Okay, nice, excellent. Well, let's make sure that you're occupying Iceland and Icelandic ports. And I guess I should probably... I should probably switch over, but screw it, it'll be fine. Meanwhile, the relief of North Africa goes okay, I think. We kind of... Oh, these bastards. Can we get anything into there? Because we do need to just push these guys out and just take it back. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on this army. We've lost a division, sadly. And I'm just going to say stop. Ooh, we have advanced destroyers. Excellent. Okay, so this is going to help. And I think they're just ready to go straight into production. So this is the design that we're going for. A little bit of anti-submarine duty, which should be enough. And then 2 lots of torpedo launchers. We'll upgrade those with the number 4s when we get them. Stacks of guns, a little bit of AA. That should do. Well, we've got 24 divisions trying to batter their way up here. What we actually need is a rail link right there. Just to make sure we've got maximum supplies coming up here. Supplies being a bit of an issue, actually. So let's make sure we've got as much as we can coming in. And that's probably a very good idea. This seems to be a safe bet. I'll just build some extra ports over there. I think we're going to be okay, but at the same time, just want to make sure that we've got all the things covered here. Let's just extend this guy's front line here. Try and expand around there a little bit more. There, that should help. Mechanizing the troops, if we ever do go for trucks. And I think we will take for... Should we take warm acclimatization? What's that one gives us? Hot acclimatization. I'll give it that, because we're kind of fighting in hot places. We've got this covered for the moment. All I'm going to do is just make sure that we've got the rail links built up as best we can. That looks fine. Iceland has capitulated. Excellent. And a load of free stuff. Because we like free stuff. Right, so what did we actually lose there? Oh, wow. We nuked down this is the Italian Navy? Is that right? This is the Italian Navy, right? Okay, excellent. Well, we'll definitely take that. So, the Marines done another excellent job. We'll give these guys a little bit of training and a little bit of rest before their next object. We never got around to giving them amphibious tanks, did we? No, well, I guess it doesn't really matter now. So let's make sure we've got radar. We've got naval base built up. We have, let's go for infrastructure because we can. And airfields up to max. I don't think AA guns are going to matter there, but you never know. So I'm going to stick it in anyway. Let's make sure that you guys are protecting the Icelandic port there. So that's cool. So what we can do now is try to get our next attack going underway. I think, it's going to be quite the ask to try and get into there, but I mean, why not? We absolutely should. So what we'll do is we'll give the Marines an invasion plan. I guess the Marines are going to go into... Should we send them into Scotland? That would be a laugh, wouldn't it? Actually, no, that's going across too many sea zones. That's asking for trouble, is that? We're going to send the Marines into here. That would be good. And then let's bring over... Where are these guys? These guys are just chilling, right? Brilliant. 24 divisions for the invasion of Ireland. Ireland being one of the key objectives. Let's do it. One big assault down this Irish coast. Oh, is that as far as we can go? No, we want to expand a little bit further than that. There we go. Brilliant. We've got the plans in action. It's going across 3 sea zones, because why wouldn't it go across 3 sea zones? In that case, let me take the Marines. And what we'll do is we'll do a naval invasion of... I don't need a floating harbour for this. From here to here. Why can I not do this? Oh, it's Norway? Oh, it's Denmark. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, that's not a problem. I thought that was going to be a... No, it is, actually. This is... let me just check on this. Who owns this? State owner. The Kingdom of Denmark. And the Kingdom of Denmark is in a mess. I don't think we need that one then. I was worried about actually the UK holding on to that, because it's the same colour. It looks the same colour to me. Let's go back to the original plan and invade Ireland. Actually, we're going to very quickly try and invade Northern Ireland from there. Cool, we have a plan in action. It's going to be the first boots on United Kingdom soil. So the Spanish army is proving to be a little bit of a tougher nut to crack than I had initially anticipated. So I think the trick is going to be to get behind them and instantly get in there. Look, that failed. Okay, that failed. We're going to try and cut them off from their supplies. We look like we're suiciding against them. Oh, there we go. If we can get in there. No, hold the line, fellas. Hold the line. Retreat in and out. Look at that. Isn't that hilarious? Right, we've got that. The cipher for nationalist Spain is fully decrypted. Do you know what? Let's just go trigger that. Press the button. Press OK. United States. We don't need to worry about the United States anymore. We could do some airfields over here. Oh, we've got some now. Excellent. So let's see if we can build this up. Did we get the radar and everything going? No, we want that on. The airfields maxing out. And probably not dockyards, but let's get some naval bases maxed out to get supply in. And some railroad. Right, cool. That should stabilize the situation in North Africa. So this is probably, unless I really want to go for Kingdom of Libya. They're innocent. Oh, they're innocent. Okay, well, they're in the way if I want to go after that. So, we'll see. We'll see. That could be an interesting thing right there. Excellent. We've got our new guys in. That's just what we want. Oh, actually, we'll just put one of those into there because we should. We kind of like it looking like that. Make sure you're all fully trained up. Make sure there's no naval invasions happening in places that we're not keeping an eye on. And then we'll be able to put a load of naval bombers over here, which should be interesting and give us a route into Spain, which is definitely required. Right, let's make sure that you guys are bombarding your way into there. Just smack your way in. Get them. Excellent. That gives us the opportunity, hopefully somewhere, to make a bit of a push through. It's all mountainous, ruinous areas here, isn't it? And we've got garrison troops trying to fight their way in because I've ordered them to go and occupy these ports. Okay, we're going to have to make the big guys do the heavy lifting here, I think. Tick that. These guys are now in a situation where they can continue. And I think we should push in. Meanwhile, over on the continent, this is not looking good. I feel like I'm about to get the full might of the Allies coming at me. And I do not like the look of that. I do not like the look of that at all. You guys have still got some more units coming over, right? No. Why is that the thing? Why is that the thing? I wonder. Okay, we're going to make a desperate push up here because what we want to do... Oh, Belgian Congo has capitulated. Did I even... What? How? Am I... Wait, am I pushing in the Belgian Congo? Was that a thing? Oh, I guess someone else has invaded from the other side. I don't really know how that's the thing. How did they get there? Well, surely they're at war with everyone around them. Dunno, mate. Dunno, mate. Absolute bleeding mystery. Don't understand that one. Don't need to understand that one. Let's just go back to having fun over in North Africa, as we're trying to put the squeeze upon the enemy now. Knock Spain out so we can grab these ports, and then it's becoming a bit of a tougher endeavour than I actually anticipated. I've just got to stop this guy, because this is nonsense. Hang on, take those off, because he's taking insane amount of casualties. We need the ports, yes, but we don't need these guys to go to their deaths, charging in there trying to take them. Right, this looks like we may have the whip hand now, which is great news. Yeah, I feel like we're moving in there. Spanish have a lot of divisions in place still, don't they? Right, so what we're going to do, I've got a sneaky plan. We're just going to go and cut them off. We're just going to go straight up there. And then it won't cut off the supply, but it's going to help with cutting off the retreat. So that's the plan for that. Meanwhile, I think what we should be doing here, we've got a load of close air support, which doesn't seem to be doing anything unless I'm taking insane casualties, which is a possibility. Oh, having said that, I don't think this army's been involved very heavily, so that might explain a few things. Let's put some naval bombers on the go here. I must have a stack of... Yeah, let's put a load of you guys in. That should be enough. And then let's make sure we've only got the naval bombers selected. No. No. Damn game. I'm sure this used to be easier to do. Right, make sure you are covering that area over there. Notice I've not built a single fighter throughout the game. I don't know if this is punishing me for my laziness. I don't know if the enemy have constant air superiority and therefore I'm being heavily hurt. It is a possibility. We're trying to break in there. We have broken in there. Brilliant. At that point then it becomes necessary to do an all-out offensive across here with everyone to make sure that the enemy don't get out of those ports. Can we go in? Actually, can you go in there? Because I'm more interested in taking the ports than I am in pushing the front line. Not that pushing the front line is ever a bad thing. It looks like we're about to get it. And then we just need to make sure we defend the ports. And that will be ours, the fall of Moscow. That's not my problem. It might become my problem, but it's not immediately my problem. And that should be that one popped. Yes? Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do... Oh, this guy's got the infantry expert. We'll take that. Superb. And we'll give him... Oh, I can make him an infantry specialist. Put him in there. Do you know, I've got so much political power, I need to spend some of this. We have an infantry specialist, though, don't we? We should have someone in this. Oh, maybe a capital ships is kind of pointless. Close air support. Let's go close air support and help a bit with that. I think that is a good idea. And we're going to move up to service by requirement, because we've got less than 1 million manpower in reserve. And it was looking a little bit sketchy. And now we're just going to order this defensive line with 24 divisions. Let them guys... I'm not going to let them train up. That would be madness. We're also going to put these guys on the port defense, which they were originally on. And I will let these guys train up. And then we need to orchestrate... Oh, hello. Hello, what happened here? We had a sneaky old French naval invasion, didn't we? Yes, I know what happened here. I know what happened here. Well, you're not getting away with it, chaps. That's not going to work. What can we pick up next? Oh, new cruisers. I'm thinking maybe mountaineers. Maybe mountaineers. There's so much stuff that we haven't done. And we've been lazy. And we've completely gotten away with it. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. It's a way to play.